Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another podcast of C&D Spill the Tea. I'm David Strand.
I'm Cole Jason.
And it is, at the moment, Good Friday today, because we usually record these on Friday, and it's Good Friday, and then next we have Easter Sunday, and you want to talk about what do you do on Easter Sunday?
Well, so I was actually really sad because yesterday I kept doing this, but I don't think any teacher picked up on it. I was like, have a good Friday.
Nice.
But it didn't. I don't think
so.
Anybody.
You're sad about that.
Yeah, that was sad. But no, on Easter usually well, honestly, I don't know what we're doing because I'm sure. Well, COVID's kind of like going away, and families are kind of like getting back together and like meeting again.
That's true.
But do you think like egg hunts are gonna be canceled?
Not really,
because you have to touch them and open them.
I don't think it will be because my family
trading candy might. Oh yeah, I never thought about that. Did you?
No, I did actually.
Yeah.
Like I was about to say, on my family, we just do it with our family. So like we don't.
Well,
care.
Yeah.
So
I mean, my family wouldn't care either, but I'm just saying,
exactly.
Maybe.
No, if it was like a public setting though, yeah, they would definitely.
Right.
Yeah, with like other people, a mix of families, different stuff like that. I think so.
But, yeah. So my family, we usually go to my mom's cousin's house. I don't know what we're doing this year. I'm assuming we're doing the same thing, but we go to my mom's cousin's house and like a bunch of family that I don't really know, and then our family that we know really well because we see each other all the time.
Yeah.
And we hunt for eggs. And okay, this is a controversial topic. What are your thoughts on Jello eggs? Have you ever had those?
Eggs?
The Jello eggs?
No.
Like just a egg, just that's like, not like a chicken egg, but
no.
Yeah, like a egg shape, but it's just straight Jello.
No, I don't think I have.
Everybody loves them. I think it's disgusting. Like
It's just is it just Jello in the shape of an egg?
yes, but they're
Why
like
is
that big. I can't handle that much Jello. Now, gummy, if it was like a gummy thing, I like gummy stuff, but it's Jello, and it's all like...
Dude, if you don't like gummy stuff, you're weird.
You know that how like Jello's like...
Yeah.
And it's gross.
I love Jello.
Too much of it is just get...
Nah, I think I get full too quick out of Jello just because of that texture and just the...
Full?
Full. Like full.
It's like liquid. How do you get
Exactly.
full off
I don't know. It's like my mind to my mouth to my stomach.
It's gross is what it is, but
I like Jello.
they always have them there.
Don't come on my Jello. I pack a
I'm
Jello
sorry.
every day for lunch.
I'm sorry. Okay?
I pack a Jello every day for lunch.
And I'll squeeze it in your face so that you really
haven't yet.
I haven't yet. Well, I haven't seen it. Now I know. Get ready.
Shoot. I'm not going to bring Jello for the next 2 days until you forget. All right. Well.
Nerd, what do you do on Easter?
Yeah. So, it's kind of changed up since my parents separated, but what we used to do is we just used to go around and we'd join up with my family. A lot of people would come, and we'd just hide eggs in a yard. Sometimes it would
Really?
vary. Yeah.
What for?
An Easter egg hunt?
What's that?
What? I'm gonna like knock you out, dude. I was like, wait, did you just get dementia out of nowhere? But we usually did that, and we would go to different family members' houses each year, and we just, set up eggs and have a little Easter egg hunt, and then eat a lot of food.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of different. Like this Sunday, I'm gonna be going to my mom's, and that's about it. And recently, I think we just get like little Easter baskets, and that's it. So changed a lot, but it's all right.
Yeah. So, my thing is like, usually like the older I'm playing a little footsie. the older you get, you're supposed to like grow out of things or whatnot.
Yeah, I've been on Easter egg hunting forever, honestly.
I will be too. Every year, like because my that was let me try that again. The older my cousins are like around the same age, so the older we get collectively, the more they like expect us like, oh, you don't need to go. But let me tell you, I'm still elbowing little babies. Like, get out of my way.
My gosh.
There's one egg out there that has $5 in it, and let me tell you, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna take people down to get there.
I remember getting a Kit Kat and egg one time. I about cried because it was so awesome.
Yo, Kit Kat and egg? Was it like, how big though? Because if it's like the little...
It's not a Kit Kat egg. It was a Kit Kat in an egg.
Right.
It was a fun size Kit Kat. But still, that didn't stop me from opening up the egg, opening up the wrapper.
What's your favorite Easter candy?
You know what? I don't want to say my favorite would be... I don't know.
There's a big difference between Halloween candy and Easter candy.
Yeah.
And, like, which there doesn't seem like there should be. It's just, really, it feels like it's just the shapes, but there is.
Yeah.
Like, Halloween candy's, like, you gain a couple pounds. Because it's just pure, just, like, horrible for you.
Yeah.
Easter candy's, like, sugar. Like, hyper the rest of the day. Like,
yeah, okay, I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
You know what I mean?
But I would say my favorite, like, I don't really have a favorite Easter candy because the only thing I've had that's, like, kind of Easter themed or oriented is Peeps. I knew you were going to do that.
I hate Peeps.
I honestly don't mind them. I can't eat a lot of them. I can only eat probably one without throwing up. Is that a bell?
Oh, gotta go to class.
Yeah.
Oh, the music is going to start playing now.
Oh, no. Why is that on?
I guess it's on all day.
Oh, really?
That's
terrible.
I thought it was somebody, like, holding up their phone to the speaker and, like, playing music.
Oh, no, it's not going to play the music because it's 2:30.
It already did.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Bet.
Yep.
All right.
It'll be the last one.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
So, hey, ideal time then.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Continue.
But yeah, my favorite candy overall is going to have to be either Kit Kats or Reese's. Even though it's not Easter oriented, I still like those.
Kit Kat
or Reese's.
Those are just candies, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's got to be, like, specific to Easter.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't had much Easter, like, oriented except for Peeps.
Like, okay, when I think Easter, I think those, like, tube plastic
have you the marshmallow eggs?
No. But the two, like, okay. It's like a wrapper, and it's, like, long, right?
Yeah.
And there's just those little balls in it of chocolate, and they're, like, different colors, and you just, like, poke them out, and you know?
That was so disturbing.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. At first I thought you were talking about, like, a Nerd's Rope. Have you had those?
No.
Oh, you haven't had a Nerd's Rope?
No, I have not.
Oh, they're so good.
I should get one.
They're very sugary, though. And you will be, like, you're cracked out for the rest of the day.
And then crash?
Yeah.
Hard crash?
Get on Fortnite.
Well, yes, so Easter, get on Fortnite. I
completely cracked out of his head, dude.
It's cracked at Fortnite, my guy.
Yeah.
Other big, like, cool things coming up. The mask mandate is up on April 6th.
I still am going to wear mine, though.
Yeah.
Because I have to.
Right. But, like, it's just cool that we've gotten to the point.
Do you think the school's going to lift it?
Yeah, I talked to Hess, and I guess it's, like, schools have to keep it.
Schools have to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least for, like, this,
cool.
for the time being. Yeah, so.
I'm okay with that because, high risk and all. Don't want to kind of die before I'm 2. Even though I'm already past 2, but it's okay. I want to make it. Yeah, no.
I thought you were.
I'm 3.
You're 3?
Yeah.
I'm 2 years old.
But yeah, I want to make it to at least I'm 21.
At least.
Yeah.
You just want to.
Well, if you want to
be able to drink legally, and then it's like, ah.
Yeah.
At that point.
From there. I wasn't actually thinking about drinking. I was just thinking that's an ideal age because it's like. Because, you're 18 you're technically considered an adult at 18.
Right.
But really, everything doesn't really start till you get 21.
So why would you want to make it to 21? Then you want to be
if
able to
make
get
at least.
At least?
At least. I wasn't saying at max. I think I want to die at 21.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like die from alcohol poisoning? No, I'm good.
I want to get to 100. And I want to... This is a really...
Cap. I'm going to eat all the burritos in the world, and then I'm going to die at 60. She supports this. No, she doesn't.
I want to make it to 100 and then die on my 100th birthday.
Really?
Like December 23rd.
Terrible.
December 23rd. What would it be? 2103? Is that what it would be? Yeah.
2103.
2103. And that's the day I want to die.
That's terrible.
I want to be like 100.
Dude, what if we... Okay, so we got 80 years left till 21, right? Like, the year 2100.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, what if we made it? I want to make it to 2100, honestly.
Right, because then you can be like, oh, let me tell you what it was like.
But I'll be 3 years away from being 100, so at that point I'm like, yeah, let's go for it.
Right, let's just make it.
Let's just ride it out.
Put the burritos down for a couple years, just see what it's like.
Start pumping iron. Just imagine that.
Yeah,
Have you seen some of the old guys on TikTok?
Just jacked old guys.
Dude, it's just crazy.
Who are just like,
like, bro.
spring
Oh
break.
yeah.
How is your spring break?
Oh, I legit did nothing but stay home and play video games.
What games?
I played Dark Souls and Watch Dogs Legion.
Which one?
All of them.
All 3?
Mm-hmm.
You played all the way through all 3?
Oh, not all the way through, but I played each one. So I beat one finally. Bottoms up.
Oh, not up.
Oh yeah, Thor. Yeah, I was just about to say that. So I beat one all the way through.
Yeah.
Finally.
They scare me too much. I played
So
Bloodborne.
like dying.
But I played Bloodborne.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it was too scary.
Oh my gosh, cool. I actually have that, so I also played that too. But like I said, I'm just playing here and there. But right now I'm on Dark Souls 2 trying to beat that one. So I beat Dark Souls 1 finally, and I originally bought Dark Souls 3 first, all the way back in last year in
not when it
beginning
came
of
back?
quarantine.
Okay.
Yeah, last year in the beginning of quarantine I bought that. And then I bought the other two and didn't play them until this past spring break.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so it's been almost a year since I played them.
I
Or a little less.
Had-
Yeah, it was close.
had quite the interesting spring break.
What'd you do?
So I went to the Newport area in Kentucky, Newport, Kentucky, and then we went to Cincinnati, Ohio. Because it's just right across the river, and we went to. My mom likes to follow the animals from the Cincinnati Zoo. The Cincinnati Zoo is where Harambe got bang in the face.
Bamboozled.
Bamboozled. Yeah, that's the same zoo. But
Dude,
they've got.
Okay, I know this is old news, but have you seen the video of him just taking that kid and just...
Yes, I
feel
have.
bad, but it's funny. I just laugh.
Dude!
It's terrible, but...
Moving on!
Okay, if it was like an animated thing, I feel like I'd laugh, just lose my stuff. But, you know, like, wasn't laughing out loud when I first watched it. I'm like, dude, that's a kid, but it's like, it was a rag doll. It's like how I seen
What
it.
is... Anyway.
Yeah,
They
sorry.
they have, like, my mom's obsessed with the animals there. Like, I guess they have, like, there's this, like, baby rhino that's really cute, and he, like, runs around and all that stuff. And then there's this hippo called Fiona.
I'm gonna see a donkey and a zebra. It's my top two.
Have you seen a donkey zebra? A zonkey?
Bro.
They're a thing. I saw one over spring break. I also saw a
No.
zorse.
A zebra horse?
A zebra horse. They're at so when I went to the Ark Encounter,
Yeah.
they had zonkies and zorses. Actually, one of each, but it was still a zonkey. And my question is, what if they went together
Zorksies.
and then had a zonkey horse? Or would it just turn out to be a full zebra?
It'd be a Zorksy.
If a zonkey and a zorse, would it be a zebra again? Would that...
It depends on which gene is dominant.
That's true.
So yeah.
It's an interesting thought, though. I would like to cook that up in a lab, personally. Just to see what would happen.
You just go back to the zoo and just kidnap those two animals.
All right, let's go, buddy.
Hey, we're gonna use these for a little experiment. and
Just, I'll be back. They'll
Yeah.
be fine.
yeah, we're gonna feed them,
It's gonna
but
be
maybe
okay.
you won't get the end product.
They'll even have a good time. No, I'm sorry. I'm moving on.
Okay, so
What else did I do? We went to the aquarium. Have you the Newport Aquarium?
no, I've never been to Newport, but wait, you say Kentucky?
Yeah.
Never been to Kentucky actually. Yeah.
The aquarium. So in 5th grade. So you know how like Wes-Del has like the 5th grade, the big like 5th grade.
Yeah.
To
To Cincinnati.
field trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you went to an aquarium there?
I don't remember. I don't think we did.
Well, if you did, then you went to the Newport Aquarium.
I don't think we went to an aquarium.
Well,
I meant to the South Carolina one. I don't know where at.
the Newport
In
Aquarium.
Myrtle Beach, that's where.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, usually they have like all kinds of stuff. Usually it's packed.
Oh wait,
and
we
then
did go. Sorry, I'm cutting you off, but yeah, I remember now. This just popped in my
You
head.
did go?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know how it has like those like you can pet the fish, pet the sharks or whatever. They didn't have any of that. They had one in the entire place, so it was like you went through really easily. It was actually really funny because we went up to this
Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy and Friends references.
I don't know why I did that. I'm just all over the place.
It's all good. It matches. You're matching.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Shout out to Romy Homie.
Romy homie, and the red on the exclamation points on your headset. So you're just Chips Ahoying away. Sheesh.
Yeah. So
But-
sorry. Continue.
We went up to they had this stand, and it was to like talk about it was talk about like awareness of like cleaning the waters, whatnot. And my mom, she walked up. This lady at this stand had a jar, and it had like this plastic bag in it.
Yeah.
And the plastic bag was like it was tied in a way to look like something. Okay. My mom goes up, and the lady goes, "What does this look like?" She goes, "A plastic bag." And the lady goes, "But what does it look like?" She goes, "A plastic bag." And she goes, "A jellyfish, exactly." Like it was so bad. It was so like, okay, I get what she was trying to say, but they tied up the bag in a way to make it look like a jellyfish. I'm sorry, but if you take a plastic bag, tie it up to make it look like a jellyfish, and throw it in the ocean, you're a terrible person.
Yeah.
Because nobody is going to do that.
Jellyfish, good job, kids. Now we're going to throw it into the ocean.
Make the turtles think it is so they can die. Like,
Oh my gosh. There's a lot of death in this podcast.
that's true. But it was a fun little spring break. Well, we had a little encounter. I guess have you ever had a bloody nose before?
Oh,
Sorry,
dude,
Mom, if you're watching this. Have you ever had a bloody nose before?
I get bloody noses like crazy.
Like crazy.
I got one on the way to school one time. Had to turn around and go back to home.
Right. Well, apparently my mother has never had a bloody nose
That's cap.
in her entire life.
Knock on wood.
Until we were on. It was interesting to watch somebody that's never had a bloody nose experience a bloody nose, and the
Oh my gosh,
fear
my God.
and terror in her eyes because she had no idea what was going on.
I can't believe she's never had a bloody nose. That's so lucky.
Right? Like, I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm just like, oh, darn
then-
it.
yeah.
Go to the bathroom, clean it up. But it was like a whole ordeal, which,
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair. If you don't know what's going on, then it's understandable. I'd be a
That's
little scared
totally
if I've
fair.
never.
It's like getting bugged for the first time. You don't know what to do.
Have you been mugged multiple times?
Lights just went off. No.
Then why would you say it's like getting
Have
mugged?
you not seen movies of people getting mugged? You don't know what to do. Okay, take my wallet.
I don't think at any point in time, how many times you get mugged would you know what to do? Because you're getting mugged.
Yeah, it's still like.
It's very different than a natural.
What if it is though? Like,
It'd
what if you got mugged 3 times in a row in just like the span of 5 days, and then you're just like, next time you go back, it's like, all right, here's my wallet, I'm getting it on the ground, you take whatever you want.
You know, sometimes I think like the thoughts in my head are weird, and then we get on this podcast,
And then you hear
and
my
I hear you
thoughts.
say stuff, and I'm just like,
Dude,
I don't even know how to respond.
My head's just like a whirlwind of thoughts. I am
I
the
mean,
most
so's mine.
impractical thinker. It's kind of a curse. It's sad.
It's okay. So I have weird thoughts too. Tear. What else? You wanted to talk about stuff coming up in 2021?
Okay, so there is, dude, the calendar for 2021 on the production side of things is just amazing. We've already seen a lot of great things already come out. I personally, so I'm going to name drop a lot of things. I'm going to start
Ooh.
at movies and move over to video games, okay? Because the
Do I
video
look
games,
do I look like a?
like a,
It's like winter, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I have my little hot cocoa.
with the marshmallow and the whipped cream.
The whipped cream.
But 2021 as a whole year, the calendar of different things that are supposed to be coming out is amazing, and along with the movie side and the video game side.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna name drop, like I said.
I'm gonna be honest. I've seen movies, and like movie wise, I think there's really cool stuff coming out. I've not had interest in a single game that has been said to come out in 2021.
That may change your mind here.
All right.
So we just got the release of Godzilla vs. Kong, which we'll
Mm-hmm.
talk about here in a sec, more in depth. Then we also got Chaos Walking earlier this year.
Yep, haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, me neither. We also have different movies from something called Doors. We had Justice League Snyder Cut come out.
Great film.
Amazing film.
Didn't know it was happening for like the first whatever they like part act or whatever acts.
Yeah.
The first two, I was so confused and I totally took a nap. But by the third one, I was like, because I've not seen any of that.
Choose it.
I saw Superman versus Batman when it first came out.
It's Batman vs. Superman, but okay.
Sorry. When it first came out, but since then I hadn't seen anything on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very interesting to, like, it just, like, it'd be like watching Endgame. Like, that's your first thing, Marvel entrance, and you'd be so confused.
Mm-hmm.
But it hooked me by the end, and I want to see more of the Snyderverse.
Sure. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, that Zack Snyder's an amazing director.
But, True.
Absolutely just enhanced everything in the DC of that one movie.
But then Warner Brothers said no to the rest of the Snyderverse.
Yep.
What a shame.
Yeah, I know. We also have things like Raya and the Last Dragon. Have you heard of that?
I've heard
it's
of it.
out right now.
I haven't seen it. Have
yeah,
you?
me neither. It's on Disney Plus for premium.
Yeah. It has like good views, doesn't it?
Yes, it looks honestly really good, and I honestly want to see it.
What's your favorite Pixar movie?
That's hard.
Mine, like I'm sorry, like I know like old Pixar movies are fantastic, but what was it with Tom Holland and Chris Pratt? What was that called?
Oh, like Onward?
Onward, yeah. Phenomenal.
I have not seen it. That's the one of the movies I've been wanting to see.
So good.
It's on like Netflix or Disney Plus, isn't it?
I think it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It's so like I didn't. It's like I expected it to be like, oh, fun little kid film. I was like,
I have to watch that.
It was amazing.
Would
recommend.
It has a good stuff too, or a good background or story plot, I guess.
Story plot, and it has great cast.
Have you seen Outside the Wire?
No, I have not.
That has Anthony Mackie in it. You haven't?
No.
Wow.
That's Anthony.
Yeah.
We love Anthony.
That was a Netflix movie, and that was one of them that came out this year too. And
What's upcoming? I want to.
That Honeydew movie, like I said, or no, I didn't say Honeydew. I said Doors, which looks like a kind of intergalactic film, and then we have a movie called Honeydew. Don't really know much about that, but I have seen a little bit. I don't know a lot though.
Marvel's really Marvel's has taken over the whole year in entertainment and TV shows.
Falcon and Winter Soldier and the WandaVision.
Loki's gonna come out.
Yeah,
so many movies.
That also on top of that is just the tip of the iceberg for this year,
right?
And it's gonna be amazing. I feel like now.
Changed my mind on the games because I'm really not hyped for anything.
You're crazy.
The closest thing that I'm really excited for is the Harry Potter open world game.
That got delayed.
I know.
Yeah. So you actually won't like this one. Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 8, because you get too scared.
I haven't played through any of them, so I wouldn't know.
That's fair. I started at Resident Evil 7 too. So I started at Resident Evil 7, then went back, played Resident Evil 2 remake, and then played Resident Evil 3 remake, and then
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. No, I didn't play those.
Well, then how are you supposed to know?
How am I supposed to know what?
What happened?
I don't.
Exactly.
But the 7 was its own story, and then 8 continues off of 7, so you don't really need any.
Now that I think about it, I think that's kind of what Assassin's Creed did, because they had, I think they're like, you know how they had like just one guy that they just followed for so long, and then they just cut it off. I think it like Black Flag or something like that. Yeah. No, I'm not talking about Ezio.
Oh.
I'm talking about the guy outside of the...
Oh, the dude. Okay.
And then, like, in Black Flag, they cut that storyline off and started a new one. It's smart, because when you have game franchises that big and that many titles, it's like...
I don't think Connor Kenway, which was Assassin's Creed 3, I don't think he was played by anybody. Like, I don't think he was played by Desmond. Was he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember that.
I think it's 4 starts where it doesn't. I don't know what it is, but it's 3 or 4 that stops the
yeah, because you get over into the Abstergo side where that's the Templar Order basically, but just modern day in Abstergo. So you play and it's also first person too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I hated that, but it's back to third person.
Oh yeah. I have Assassin's Creed
Valhalla.
Yeah. Well, also went back to in Origins and Odyssey, which
the chick who it follows a girl now. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, her name's Layla. But yeah, that's one thing I didn't like either. But I understand Desmond, but I just didn't like how they went to Abstergo in that way. I felt like that would have been a cool addition or rendition that they did if they did do that. But just they needed to make it different. Is what I'm trying to say.
I think it's smart to for franchises like you said, like Resident Evil and Assassin's Creed, just so many titles to cut a storyline off, start a new one.
Yeah,
just to keep it fresh.
Okay, we got Far Cry 6.
I haven't played any of those.
Any Far Cry's? Back 4 Blood. Do you know what that is?
No.
Have you played Left 4 Dead?
Mm-hmm.
Left 4 Dead 1 and 2?
Isn't there 4?
No.
Yeah, I think there is, right?
There's not even a Left 4 Dead 3. It goes Left 4 Dead 1 and then Left 4 Dead 2. And
that's the one where it's just like ridiculous, like you're just running from safe house to safe house, right?
What?
Left 4
No,
Dead?
there's still missions.
I know,
There's
but
still
you're basically
mission-oriented.
just like that's most of the missions,
for
just
each
safe
one.
house to safe
Yeah.
house.
Well, that's how both of them were.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, Back 4 Blood, basically Left 4 Dead 3. But the graphics, way better, of
I
course.
played 2.
Yeah. See, Back 4 Blood takes on a whole new character set. You have different... It's like... Did you play World War Z?
No.
Okay, so World War Z, you had, like, class sets. That's kind of how it's going to work for, I think, for Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood. And the updated graphics on top of that, it's going to be next-gen compatible. Like, you can have those updated features. Because some of the games that are set to release are not like that right now. But, like, how Cyberpunk was... we could talk.
The only like zombie game that I've played all the way through is Days Gone.
That's coming free on PlayStation Plus this month. Yeah. Outriders just released yesterday.
What's that?
That is the mix between Destiny and
Oh yeah, is it free?
Gears of War. No,
Wow.
it's a new game.
Garbage.
It's $60, I think.
Ugh.
We also have different things like this game called Returnal. It's that I don't know much about it, but it looks amazing. It does, honestly. I think it's a PlayStation exclusive. I'm not for sure. Have you seen anything on Deathloop?
Deathloop?
Yes.
No.
It's hard to explain because the concept's so confusing, but the gameplay and everything looks so interesting. It's like you relive the same moment. Like if you die, you relive the same moment. So it's kind of like a spawn point.
It's like
but it's like it takes you back
Groundhog
in
Day.
time. Yes, it's kind of like that, and it's like so weird because you relive that same moment too. Even if I think if you complete the mission, it kind of takes you back in time still, but it plays out a different like outcome or plays out a different
it's pretty cool.
plot. And then we have things like Horizon Forbidden West, which is the second game of Horizon Zero Dawn. We have Oddworld Soulstorm, which is coming out with
Is that with the little weird thing that hops around?
the green guy.
For the longest time, I thought that was like a fever dream of my childhood.
Oh my god!
Until
you're
like,
such a crackhead.
until like I would talk to other people, and I was like, "What was that game where it was like this little booger thing with 1 foot, and he'd hop around and get these cans?" And then somebody knew what I was talking about one day, and then
Well, that's not what that is. It's not what this is a little green alien dude. It's not really a booger. Yeah,
he looks like a little booger.
I guess.
I'll show you.
That's coming out for free this PlayStation Plus this month. And then we have different games like Scarlet Nexus, Kena Bridge of Spirits, was kind of like a Raya Last Dragon like take on a movie. It's kind of weird that they're coming out the same time and like are the same concept. And then we have Hood Outlaws and Legends, yeah. And that's just basically going to be a stealth-oriented game. There's just so many new games.
Little booger.
Little booger. Let me see. Oh, wowza.
He looks like a little booger.
I didn't know they had one already. Yeah, so...
Yeah, you did not know? This is what, like, I grew up on.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I played
They're
this,
making another one.
I played this on the original Xbox.
It's a PlayStation Plus, but it's a PS5 only.
Oddworld Munches Odyssey.
Yeah.
What a beautiful game. Scary. It was so, like... It came out in 1997, this is? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I think, actually. 1997. That doesn't make sense.
There's also God of War Ragnarok.
Right? Oh, yeah.
The second one of the
Yeah.
God of War, the reboot. And there's just like so many different new ones that are coming out. There's a Diablo 2 Resurrected, which is supposed to probably
It's remastered.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have, like I said, the Hood Outlaws and Legends. Have you seen that one?
Nope.
It looks like Assassin's Creed, but it's you don't like Assassin's Creed?
No, I was stretching.
Oh, I thought you were saying ugh to Assassin's Creed. I was gonna cry.
I love Assassin's Creed.
I love Assassin's Creed.
I
It's
was
my
just
favorite
stretching.
series. But that game, Hood Outlaws and Legends, it kind of looks like it. Like if you watch the trailer to it, and then you made it like you just like, oh, it's Assassin's Creed. Yeah, and it's like different. You can take on different roles, different factions. I'm pretty sure, and it's just gonna be stealth oriented. You could also go that open, free for all type thing where you just go out and blazing glory, right?
It's always fun.
Yeah. So the games that actually provide like that are amazing. And that's, dude, just the sheer idea of all these games that are going to be coming out this year is honestly exciting me and scaring my bank account. So
I wish I had more hype. I really do, but there's just nothing that I'm personally interested in that's coming
that's
out.
fair.
But
But I feel like if you just watch some stuff on these games,
Probably.
you would get into it. Like I just
Free.
seen,
I'm gonna be. This sounds so stupid, but at this point, games that aren't free don't really interest me. It's just true. Like unless they're single player.
Yeah.
But multiplayer games that cost money at this point, why make them? Because the biggest multiplayer games out are free. That's because people play free games.
That's true.
And they
I guess.
spend money. Like I've
On
spent
those
more
free
money
games.
on free games than I have ever. Like if I
think
if I put 60 down to buy a game, I will never spend more money on that game.
Oh no, I did that for Modern Warfare. I paid $60 for it, or my dad actually bought it for me. My dad bought me he bought both of us the special edition or whatever, and then I just went nuts on like the battle pass and stuff.
I think I bought one battle pass in Modern Warfare, and then I had like the ghost skin, and I was chill with that. And then, so that's an exception. I spent $70 on that game, but like Fortnite completely free. I spent almost $200.
Dude, facts. I think I've put a lot of money, like more than that, in there.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it's just interesting. Okay, now more into this stuff. So I want to talk about Kong. Is it Godzilla versus Kong or Kong versus Godzilla?
It's Godzilla versus Kong, I think.
He hasn't finished it.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
So I think we should just.
I just want to say.
You can talk about it. I'm just going to tell you that I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I was up watching it last night, and the
It's
plot
Godzilla
was
versus Kong.
pretty much
The same.
It was super easy to figure out what was going to happen.
That's fair.
All I want to say.
Have you watched this third episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
Okay, good.
Let's talk about that.
Well, before we actually talk about that, can I talk about one more thing?
Yeah.
That is video game.
Sure.
So we all know how Cyberpunk launched.
Oh, isn't it like a completely new game now?
Well, they rolled out their latest update and latest patch.
Yeah.
Fixed over 500 issues.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it
That's
playable?
what I heard. I don't know, really, because I haven't played it yet, because I stream it and play it, so I haven't had the energy to stream lately. I haven't really been able to upload either because my internet went out and I wanted to bang my head into a wall. But it's okay. But Cyberpunk rolled out its new update. I don't know what version it is, but apparently it claimed to fix a lot of things.
I've seen like on like IGN. I've seen like articles saying like it's a whole new game.
Yeah. They fixed different...
Cyberpunk the Snyder Cut.
I'm done. But yeah, that... I heard that they fixed spawn rates and locations of different enemies.
Really?
Because once you do something like illegal and the police would come, legit. So say you kill an enemy so you're this cup.
Okay.
You kill that enemy
Step
right there.
away.
That's an enemy. You kill this enemy.
He's
Legit.
dead.
A cop car comes around the corner 5 seconds later.
Really?
Yeah, so they changed it to where those locations aren't almost as immediate, and then you get busted as quick. So, like, this cop car would be all the way, 3 blocks away instead of just right around the corner. So that's something that they changed, because a lot of people were complaining about the police spawn system, as well as some of the gameplay, and I'm pretty sure the hit registration issues, because there's a lot of those. And I think they did bounce some guns or do different gun mechanics.
Well, good for them. I'm glad, because
I need to open it up again.
That poor game.
Dude, okay, I remember when they were talking about releasing it, and they were like, guys, we're just waiting for time. We're done. This game is complete. We're just waiting to release it September. And then they delayed it again, and then they're like, okay, December. And I'm like, well, I thought you said your game was done.
Yeah.
And then it rolls out, and everybody's like, okay, this is probably the worst trash that we ever had to wait for in our lives.
Right.
And that made me sad, because my dad and I were so hyped.
I was hyped for it, and I wasn't even planning on buying
We pre-ordered it and everything. We got a little map of, was it Angel City? I think it's what it's called.
Something like that.
And then we got a map, and we got a pendant of the, some faction or rival faction. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a demon face. It's kind of like have you played Spider-Man?
Yeah.
The 2018 one?
Yeah.
It looks like, you remember the demons from that?
Yeah.
It looks like that. That's what the pendant looks like. And then it came with little graphic cards and a pen of some sort, like a pen that you clip on. So that was really cool. And then I played the game and I streamed it, and it was like I had fun.
Burned the rest of it.
Yeah.
Burned everything you just got.
Yeah, I just threw the disc in the trash and snapped it in half and everything after I threw it in the trash. Yeah.
Oh, you break it.
Break it again just to be safe. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Falcon and Winter Soldier came
We
out.
are 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Was it spring break week or the week before spring break week?
The week before.
Week before. So
Was the
that was it. The first episode aired the 19th.
Something like that.
Then the next one was the next Friday, and then
today.
today.
We're up to date.
Yes, we are. We're
not a week behind.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna talk about each one of those episodes before anything else.
Episode.
So, yeah, spoiler alert. In case
Oh,
Spoiler
yes,
alert.
Spoiler alert. We're gonna put that in the title. Put that in the title. Spoiler alert.
No,
Alert.
it's fine. I'm saying it now. Spoilers ahead. Episode 1.
Yes.
We see.
Actually, I found fantastic. I'm loving the series so far.
Oh, so am I. It's so good.
Yeah.
Episode 1. Out of nowhere. Freaking. He's just like. Falcon's just like, Yoski broski, I'm gonna go take some people down. What you do? Flies around,
That was sick.
hitting those people out of the sky, flying through.
And right before the border, and they killed that.
And he goes, he does the.
Finally tied.
I got it.
Yeah. He finally. You remember that? Do you remember where that dude was from?
Mm.
You remember that dude? That is the dude from. Do you know who it is? The first.
Winter Soldier?
No.
On the pirate?
Oh yes, on the ship.
Are you talking
Really?
about Bat Rock?
That was
Yeah.
him?
He's not dead. He bailed out of the helicopter.
But that was him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
He was the pirate?
I forgot about that. Yeah, he was the pirate. Batroc was the dude that actually kidnapped that one guy,
That's dope.
and then he was in the last helicopter, and then he bailed out right before then.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I thought it was really sick. And my dad was like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "That's a dude from the ship."
I didn't remember. That was Winter Soldier, I think, though.
Yeah, it was.
And then we see
Fantastic movie, by the way.
True. Super funny episode, or super funny Bucky scenes.
Oh,
Not at
dude.
first though, because he was like, and I was like, is he the Winter Soldier?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But then he was like, he was dreaming.
Yeah. And then he wakes up, he's like, and whatever. Freaking, if you've ever seen New Girl, the way I compare, like the way my brother compared Bucky and that old guy was like, what's his name?
Crab hens.
What's his name?
Who? The old guy?
What is it? I forget his name. The guy from New Girl and Tran, if you know who
No,
that is.
I
It's
don't.
super funny. Anyway, forget what I just said.
Okay.
It was super sad because it was like, oh, he killed his son, but he's such a funny old guy, and it was whatever.
Wait, so Bucky did kill his son?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. So that little event that he relived in his head was that his moment?
It actually happened.
Yeah, but
Back then.
and that
yeah.
was him killing his son.
Yeah.
Was that his son?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, good. I mean, not
Good?
good. Not good. Not good. That's not what I meant.
No.
I was just at
Yeah,
first,
great.
I was like,
hoping.
oh no.
No,
I didn't
poor
mean-
old guy.
People dying is not cool, guys. Come on. Why are you guys talking about that?
So that's pretty much all that happened in the first.
No,
then
no.
we met the Flag Smashers.
And the new Captain America.
Oh,
Makes me want to throw up. Oh, dude, Mr. Romai told us about that meme. Or you saw it, and he did, but I didn't.
the first thing my mom says when I showed her a picture, because I said something about new Cap, and she goes, "That looks like the old guy from Up." And I just.
You know what I thought of? You remember did you watch Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah.
Dude, that
The old man
Yes.
from that.
dude, the chin is just spot on. I was like, dude, just seeing him in that mask, and then he is so cocky. It's terrible.
Okay, so the start of episode 2, I kind of felt bad for him because he was in the locker room. His buddy comes in, he's trying to hype him up or whatever. So I was wondering, I was kind of thinking to myself, is this like Marvel trying to get us to sympathize with New Cap because nobody likes him right now?
I hope
so I
Falcon
did
and Winter
for a
Soldier
little
just
bit.
knock him out
Just not.
completely. He thinks he's invincible. He really does.
He does.
It's ridiculous.
And
just
then
'cause
when
got
he
that
said,
shield.
he just when he said that, he was like a brother to me. You did not know Steve Rogers.
No, just because he got served in the military doesn't mean nothing.
It's disgusting.
It was terrible.
But in episode 2 we see Bucky and Falcon meet back up together.
Yes.
You see some of Bucky's a little more
Staring contest.
the staring yeah, we see a little
That
more
was
of
so
his
funny.
counseling or whatever, which is always fun. The staring contest, their back and forth was exactly
that
what
was
anybody could have
hilarious.
expected.
Yeah.
And then Flag Smashers, the big villains in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, okay, you have the Flag Smashers, big villain, and then you have New Cat, big villain. Okay? Yes, I'm going to get to that, what he's thinking right now. So, they're, Flag Smashers, beating people up, whatever. They want the blip. They want things to be back to the way they were before the blip.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what, who said that? Was it Sam that said that? Like, maybe they're trying to help?
No, it was his friend. It was his buddy.
Oh.
In the first episode, they said that. When, like, Sam was having, like, coffee with that soldier. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
But, what else happened? Oh, they find a super soldier that, he's an old man. And he's, like, Bucky and Steve Rogers' age.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still alive, and he's jacked. Which makes me wonder, why was Cap not still alive and jacked, and why was he a crippled old man?
I don't know. That's weird.
And this guy was like, and it was like, huh. But I don't know. And then Falcon was all mad because he's like, there was a black super soldier, and you didn't tell anybody. And he's like, I'm sorry. And then they got all angsty, and then they got back together, whatever. And then
Sam got racially profiled.
Yeah, that was bad. That was
terrible.
Very time appropriate though. So it's interesting.
True.
It was very interesting because
I didn't recognize you without the goggles.
the goggles. And then what happened? Oh, and then the setup to literally the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Zemo. Is that his name? Zemo
Zemo
was shown at the end.
Oh, dude, that was so sick.
Oh, it was. But
I was
I actually didn't care that much, to be totally honest.
Honestly,
because I forgot who he was.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
He's from Civil War.
I was like, oh, cool. Who's that?
Yeah. That was... Zemo was probably... I don't want to say he is one of the more underrated villains.
He's not a villain. He's not a villain. He's not a villain. In this third episode, he's not a villain.
He's not, but...
He showed loyalty by coming back.
He also showed loyalty by not shooting them in the backs.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
And he brought his car. He could have gone because that's a lawless place. He's not going to get caught. But he came back. Why? Because he's a good guy now. No, I think he's going to be an anti-hero.
Yeah. He was about to do something. The only reason why he's using, like, why he came back is because he's using them, 100%. Because he knows that Carly girl, that he probably won't be able to find them or her on his own, because just he's a fugitive.
Yes.
And he's going to be on the run, so he can't really. It's going to be hard for him to look for her.
Bucky
and
jumped
stay
the gun. Bucky jumped to the gun on that. That's my thought.
When he got him out. Oh, I thought that was cool though.
Oh, it was sick how he did it.
So awesome.
Well, it makes me when I'm gonna say that FBI. I'm not gonna do this, but it makes me want to try and break out of jail.
I want to get arrested.
And then break out of jail like that.
If
I had a buddy that would go in and throw
I
want to
I want to get arrested and just I want someone to on my tray when the guard.
We're not gonna do this.
We're not. But I want whenever the person brings me my food tray, and did you remember from Iron Man when he was slipped the mashed potatoes that was actually like C4?
Yeah.
I want that. I want to do that, and then I just want to.
If you ever go to jail and they come back and watch this, you're gonna be in secluded.
I won't have any mashed potatoes.
Yeah. You just ruined all your chances of having mashed potatoes in prison.
They better give me mac and cheese.
They're going to get slop. You're just going to get regurgitation. That's all you're going to get. You're welcome. What?
I was trying to...
Yeah, they all team up, and we saw the new Wakanda thing, which was really cool. Like the new Wakanda city, which is they mentioned Skull Island.
Oh yeah,
Isn't that kind of funny?
I remember that. Actually.
Especially the timing, for that movie to just come out and they mentioned
this episode just released too.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah,
I'm sure they planned it, to be honest. Awesome. But that city's dope. I'm not gonna lie. That city's the fact that it's.
What is your deal today?
The fact that it's just like no law there.
Uh-huh.
Right. The fact I don't know makes it cool because Wakanda's very we are a kingdom. And then this is like, wow! So I think that's kind of cool. The contrasting of places like that.
Yo, I was not expecting for Sherry Carter to come in.
You're kidding, right?
I really wasn't.
You know she was in like all the previous, in all the trailers.
No, I didn't see her.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Like the scene of her kicking booty with her stick was in the trailers.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Wowza. I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
like,
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But that scene was sick, bro.
she's a jerk now.
Yeah, she's a big old jerk.
I
I
was
was like
She can get over it, all right? Here's my thing. If she would have stayed with them, she would be cleared too. But she was just a turd muffin and ran away.
A turd
Yo,
muffin.
wimp. You're a wimp.
Dude, I don't know. I thought it was hilarious. What?
Steve went back in time to Peggy.
Yeah.
Did he have a crush on his granddaughter?
Who did, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
It was his granddaughter?
Wait, his granddaughter?
That chick is Steve's
Oh,
granddaughter?
sheesh!
That was close.
Oh, dude, let's not suss it there. That's
Like-
weird.
And like, because they were
mean,
kind
okay,
of a thing.
listen,
They were
listen,
kind of
listen.
a thing, weren't they?
Originally, they were not.
But then they were. They were
But
kind of a thing, and then
they-
he goes back in time.
but that's after he goes back in time.
Okay, but right. But just the fact, that's like Leia kissing Luke kind of thing. Like they didn't know, but it still happened.
Yeah, it's a galaxy.
What?
It's kind of like the,
It's a galaxy?
It's the galaxy, like it's like the joke that people say about Alabama.
Oh, that did not transfer.
It didn't
That
register?
was,
Yeah.
that was
Okay,
one of
terrible
those
joke.
things where I'm just like, I don't know what to say.
Terrible joke, sorry. Let's just move on.
Anyway, that's a weird thought, but she's mean now. Yeah. And then I
a
really
galaxy
think
far, far
Zemo
away.
came back and showed loyalty to them. He
Nah.
could have just dipped.
He's fronting. He's cap.
It's too easy, though. That's too easy. That is too easy for him to be capping.
Whatever.
Because he's like, that would be so predictable, right?
Yeah. That's fair.
But then it would also be super dumb because they already did that with Winter Soldier to turn good. And if he would turn good to... I don't know.
I feel
think
like
they
the
should've just
future
left
has
Zemo alone.
it.
Because they are setting him up to turn.
Yeah, 100%.
Like when he grabbed that mask
Oh, I
and went
thought that-
away,
yeah, I thought
and
that
then
was
came
cool.
back and saved them. When he ran away to his car and then came back and saved them. They're trying to make you think that it's going to happen. That I think it's going to be the opposite.
I thought he was there just to find something secret when he opened up that one container.
Mhm.
I thought he was like, oh, he was here for something else.
Exactly.
And
That's
I'm-
what I'm saying. Like it was set up to make you think that he was
It's
going to turn.
foreshadowing. That's what it is. 100%. Roman, do you got any input? You're sitting over there looking like
Yeah, I think they're trying to lull us into
Yeah.
thinking that he's fine, and then as soon as we're actually, expecting him to come to the rescue,
Like Loki.
yeah.
I don't know.
Loki came in at the end though.
Only because did you see the thing? What was it? Like why Loki turned back to good at the very end? Because the whole time, every time he would reach
Excuse
out
me.
to Thor would be like, "You're my brother," or whatever.
What's up, brother?
and he would turn, and then Thor would be mad, and then it'd happen over and over again. And then when finally one time, when they were in the elevator,
Did you just see that?
when they were in the elevator on
Oh.
Ragnarok, he and Loki was like, "I'll just go on my way," and he's like, "I think that's best."
Mm,
And then Loki was
Facts.
like, "Oh no, I messed up," and then
I done
fixed it,
goofs. Yeah.
So
I'm excited for the Loki series.
same.
Wait, so
That's pretty much all that happened, though. Oh,
Yeah.
and then the Wakanda lady at the end.
Oh yeah, which is one of T'Challa's
I thought you-
royal guards.
I thought those little things were bombs, and he was just like, "Ding, ding, ding."
Oh, I mean they weren't they? They
know-
were what
You know what I'm mad about?
in Black Panther. That's what he threw down in that opening scene. Those
You know,
balls.
you know what I'm mad about?
What?
They have yet to use his arm. He's using it for strength, but he mentioned in one of his interviews that his arm can do other things.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Huh.
and they have yet to do it.
Can opener. got an attachment.
Let's get.
That'd be funny.
Because it's Wakandan. And because some kid was like, which arm do you like better? Like your old one or your new one? And he was like, well, I really do miss the star, but this new one has some new features that we're looking to explore.
Oh,
They have yet to explore it.
What if it has that,
Like a freaking gun? Like. Oh, maybe the Wakanda lady comes in and does it. And like puts all the stuff in it.
Well, she said she was there for Zemo too at the end.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm here for Zemo.
I mean, clearly that was obvious.
Yeah. But why correct? Is it this is probably a stupid question, but did she just want him to get revenge for T'Chaka?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Dude, what if they?
Yes.
Huh? What?
I said yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
6. 10. 6. You were holding up 6 fingers. 51 minutes is how long? Okay.
Alright, well,
Okay.
yeah.
We're
Well,
fine.
that's basically.
We're fine.
Yeah, that's basically it though, too.
But okay, here, I just wonder, like, are they just
6.
gonna be? Listen. Are they just gonna bring in the Wakanda lady, just to, like I know they're gonna do more with, like, Peggy Jr. because I don't remember. Her name.
Yeah.
But
Sam calls her Sherry.
there's no way that. There's no way that they're just gonna leave her at that. But
Oh wait, does he say Sharon? Oh, I thought he said Sherry.
um,
Dang, I'm stupid.
I wonder.
sorry.
I hope they don't just bring in this lady and then have her dip. Like, oh, you're friends with Zemo? All right, peace.
I'm not really friends with Zemo.
I mean, you were right, but like
Yeah.
they're like working with him. So I wonder how that's gonna work out. How big the team's gonna get because it's progressively growing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the main character, bad guy's gonna end up being captain because he's gonna go too far, and then they're gonna actually have legal action to take his shield, and then they're gonna.
Speaking of
on
which, that raid scene that they did on that Flag Smasher hideout.
Yeah.
when
They
he's-
blew all those people up.
No, not that one. The Flag Smasher hideout.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When Cap was like, "Do you know who I am?" I was like, "Bro, cocky
You
much?"
ain't crap.
I'm about to say, you jumped on a grenade because they told you to. Steve originally jumped on that grenade to save people.
Mm-hmm.
So
What a guy.
exactly
Steve was, and this guy's just everything opposite.
Yeah.
He's not even super soldier.
It's like
He's a weak boy. He's a
yin
weak boy,
yang,
and he's a
but
jerk.
opposite. That's true.
Is he gonna try and take the serum?
Oh,
And that's what's gonna make him a bad guy, and then they're gonna take him over.
That's
and
why
that's
he's
gonna
going
be
off
it.
grid too.
That's gonna be it.
Yep.
That's how it's gonna work.
Facts. And then Bucky's gonna have to spank somebody.
Spank some butt.
Mm-hmm.
Loki?
He's Loki.
Who'd you say
No,
was going to?
no, Bucky.
Bucky. Oh,
Loki.
sorry. That's what I thought you said.
That's funny. No, Bucky is because
What if Falcon takes a little?
I was thinking about that,
Takes a little.
but at the same time, I don't know.
Then he'd be like,
Because I want to be Captain America, but at the same time, I feel like one of the attributes of Captain America was his speed and his strength. Are the two attributes that is like kind
Right.
of just known in what is. You know what? No, it's
I don't know
funny.
who's gonna take it up. I don't know who's gonna take the mantle at the
People
end.
thought that one of Captain America's abilities was to not age.
People actually thought that.
My dad thought that too.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, dude, he was cryo frozen.
Yeah.
He was legit frozen.
Yeah. I mean, Bucky ages,
Yeah.
but what did stop him from aging? I've never known.
Who, Bucky?
Yeah.
He was cryo frozen too.
Too?
They
That's
constantly
what I
put him on and off ice for different missions.
Yeah, but they also age at a slower rate.
Yeah.
Regular.
Well, that's true too.
That's Cap because he goes back and came back out as like an old geezer.
That's true too.
But I guess he already had lived like 20 years in the new time and then went back and lived again. That's actually makes sense.
When did Captain America go on the ice? Was it early 1900s or was it like
Well, I'm saying like
40s?
after
So-
he got out of the ice, he lived all of those years and then went back the same age after he lived those years
Yeah.
and then went. So that would make sense. Why
Yeah,
he was
I
old
guess so.
geezer.
Because he's extra old.
Because he lived more than anybody else had.
Wait, so was Peggy dead in that moment? Yeah.
Dead?
Yeah.
When she died?
Mm-hmm. No, when he came back. as an old man. When he went through the portal, or when he went through and went back in time.
He didn't come back.
No, I know, but when he showed up on that bench.
He was just chilling there. I wonder how long he was chilling there.
5 years.
He was just sitting on that bench for like a couple hours. Jesus, he gonna get over here.
Gonna hurry up or something?
Just finish saving the world. Come on, I know the ending.
Yeah. So what I was saying is, like, was she dead when he was sitting on that bench? Like, was she already dead?
Yeah.
And I was about to say because she died.
Long gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's fair. And I think is that it?
Yeah.
I think so.
You're really trying to get out of here. Don't talk to me
Well, we
anymore.
don't have anything else.
I understand.
What else would you like to talk about, Cole Jason?
How are you?
I'm doing good, buddy. How are you?
I really have to pee.
I've had so much liquid today. It's ridiculous.
Like here's our secret, by the way. We don't actually drink full tea.
Yeah.
But that, we've drank a lot.
We drank half of that. Wasn't that
Over
full?
half. This was completely full when I started.
Okay.
So
yeah, fair enough. Yeah. So
I have to go to the loo.
So we're done.
You know what? Fine. We're done. Yeah.
You're such a jerk. Well, we'd like to thank everybody for stopping by and tuning in for another podcast. We're going to call this one the Good Friday podcast. Why not?
The Good Friday podcast.
Yep. C&D spill tea on Good Friday.
On Good Friday. Spill the Good Friday tea.
Yes, sir.
We actually didn't talk about Good Friday at all.
No, we didn't. We just talked about Easter, though, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, you talked about your little joke. Have a Good Friday. But, yeah, that's it. So we really appreciate everybody for stopping by and tuning in to see this episode.
Tuning.
I said tuning.
I know.
Sounds like I said
immature
tooting.
joke, yeah.
Yeah, loser. But if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like below. Subscribe if you are new. And actually, leave in the comments below if you have any suggestions for what we should talk about next week.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, just leave in the comments, and we will see you guys next Friday.
Have a pleasant week.
Have a pleasant Easter as well.
Easter. Oh, yeah. Happy that.
All right. See you, everybody.
Bye.